Is your NIN suspended and you are confused to why? Or you want to know what to avoid to make sure your NIN don't get suspended? Then this video is for you, because in this video I will be sharing with you the reason why your NIN gets suspended and what you should avoid to make sure your NIN don't get suspended. So without no much talk or repetition, let's just get started with the video. One of the common reasons why your NIN may get suspended, or the suspension of NIN that I will be talking about today, is the attempt for multiple registration. Last year, NCC bring out another rules that restrict multiple registration on SIM card. You cannot register as often as we usually do before. Right now, with your NIN, you can only register for MTN, for Glo, for Airtel and other network. Once you register today and you go back to register tomorrow and you try to register SIM card multiple times, this may cause suspension of NIN, because multiple registration will flag it as maybe some fraud is going on your NIN, and this may bring them to block the NIN for you. And one of the reasons why NCC bring out these rules is because of a lot of fraud case that is going around. Most people have complained about this, how some fraudster agents will use their NIN to register another SIM, and because of all these fraudsters, NCC got notified of this and they brought out the new rules of restricting multiple registration. So even if they want to do the fraud of register another SIM for you, because a lot of people have complained about this, that they went to registration center, after the SIM they register, and the person or the agent will pretend to, oh, the network is not good, oh, the SIM have not registered, and use that stance to register another SIM for customer, make it the two SIM, and the customer will only go with one SIM and they will sell the other SIM for their own gain, which is so illegal and so wrong. So NCC brought out another rules to make sure that this is avoided. So once you register one SIM today, before you can register another SIM, it's like after 3 months later. So no agent can even try to use your NIN to register SIM illegally. So but after these rules, if you now try to maybe register another SIM again and again and again, this may lead to suspension of your NIN. To block whatever you want to do with your NIN, so they will suspend that NIN and you will not be able to use that NIN for a while or until they open it for you. So this is one of the reasons why NIMC suspend NIN, because of this fraudster and because to protect your NIN. So to avoid them suspending your NIN, make sure that you don't go for multiple registration. Once you register SIM, now wait a while before you go for another registration. Don't get me wrong, if you register MTN today, it is the same MTN that you cannot register in the next 3 months. You can definitely, because you may be thinking that, oh, what if I need SIM immediately or urgently, you can definitely go for another network. So if you register MTN today, maybe you need it next time, just go for another network entirely, and that will save them from flagging your NIN or for suspending your NIN. And another reason that may get your NIN suspended is what we call mismatched record or your inconsistent data. This is also one of the reasons why they may suspend your NIN. So this is how it goes. If your data is not matching other information you have online, this may lead them to suspend your NIN. This is what I mean. Maybe your data on your BVN is completely different from the one on your NIN or your SIM registration or your other available data information online. This may lead them to suspend your NIN because they'll be confused, who is this person and which one is your right information. So once you want to go and register for your NIN, this is what I used to tell most of my customers that come in for new enrollment. Make sure you use the same information that you've been using for all of your other data, maybe your voters card, your passport, your BVN and all. Make sure all of them match, so that this will not lead them to suspending your NIN or any of your relevant data online. So this is one of the reasons that can cause it. You have to make sure that the information that you are using, everything on your data match each other. Make sure your NIN match your BVN match your voters card, and any relevant information that you may need to put online, make sure all your information match together. Because if your information does not match together and they are seeing inconsistencies in all your information, this may lead to them suspending your NIN for you to come and reset your information and to come and refill it too. And another reason that may cause this is if your details is not correct, like if you have incorrect information, like your name. If your name is spelled and Tope but it's not spelled correctly, this may put them to come in, suspend your NIN. So make sure that the information that you're going to fill when you want to do your NIN enrollment is spelled correctly and is arranged correctly for them not to call you back in. Or some, maybe you only put name and they need 3 names, and your other information there are 3 names, so they may need you to come back in to come and refill, reset or recorrect your data that is with them. So this may cause them to suspend your NIN. So to avoid it, if you've not like do your NIN enrollment before, make sure you fill it correctly. And if you done it before and there's one mistake or the other, or your name is not spelled correctly, or you have one issue with it, make sure you go back at the right time to go and do correction. Don't wait for them to suspend your NIN before you do it. The best thing is going to correct it, because it may be the exact time that you need your NIN urgently. That's where they are going to suspend it or invalid it. So you have to go in right now to correct it and make sure it does not get suspended without you knowing. And the next reason why your NIN may get suspended is what we call from child to adult migration. Maybe when you did your NIN, you did it when you were under 15, because if you are under 15, your NIN is going to be enrolled under child enrollment. We have child enrollment and we have adult enrollment. If you did your NIN when you were under 16 years old, your NIN is going to be enrolled under child enrollment. But if you are above 16, then it's going to enroll under adult enrollment. And this is when it comes in. If you enroll under 15 and now you have turned to adult and your NIN need maybe recapturing or anything to fill in, they may suspend your NIN to have you come and rectify it. Because most people, when they did their NIN at the age of 12, 10, 15, by the time they get older and they become 20, 25, even older than that, their face may change, and all of this may lead to clashing in the face capturing when their face change and they don't even recognize the owner of the NIN. So they may suspend NIN to have you come and do recapturing of your face to the older self or recapturing of your fingerprints, because most people, when they are still under, their fingerprints may not show well like when they become older. So the child to adult migration may get them to suspend the NIN, so that you may need to come and do recapturing for your face and for your fingerprints. So if when you did your NIN it was when you were a child and you see that your face had changed or you were not able to do fingerprints very well, I will recommend you go back to go and do your face recapturing and new enrollment. And the last thing you should do to avoid getting your NIN suspended today is make sure you avoid putting your NIN to unauthorized sites or sites that you don't show about. There are some sites that you may need to input your details or your NIN, but all these sites are illegal, they have record of fraudulent activities. Because if you input your NIN into all these websites or sites that are not sure, they may flag your NIN of being in a fraudulent case, and this will cause NIMS to suspend your NIN, because they will believe that maybe they are using your NIN in the fraudulent case and they don't want it to affect your NIN. So in order to protect you, they may flag your NIN. So if you are in a site that is requesting for your NIN but you are not sure of the site, don't bother to even put your NIN, because this may lead them to flag your NIN and they will suspend your NIN because of this. So make sure you check very well any website or any site or anywhere that you want to input your NIN to verify. Make sure it's an authorized website or site that will not lead to them flagging your NIN. And when you know the reason why your NIN got suspended, this is how to fix it. Trust me, don't try to fix it by yourself. Don't try to log into any NIN app or what. Go to NIMS office, like NIMS recognized office, to go and fix your suspended NIN. Because if your NIN gets suspended, it's one of these reasons. The reason why I listed, that is one of the reasons. So when you get there, you are going to know the reason why your NIN gets suspended, and they are going to lift the ban for you. Don't try to rectify it yourself. This may get it may get worse. Don't try to rectify it yourself. Make sure to go to an authorized NIMC office for them to rectify it for you. If I say you should go to this website, do it yourself or whatnot, it may even get worse. I've seen the scenario like that even get worse. They end up blacklisting that NIN. So make sure to go to NIMC office. They are going to rectify it for you. They are going to tell you the reason why and what you should avoid next. So this is the only sure fix that I can give to you. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you learn one or two things from this video, and if you have any questions that you would like me to answer, make sure to drop into the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment and share. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.